day. And all you got to do is post videos on social media. That's it. Post videos, go live. You can also copy, paste, and post free ads. You can make $900 or more in a day by doing that. In fact, I made $1,800 in 24 hours by following this blueprint. Okay. By following the blueprint, guys. I learned how to do this stuff. What's up, Joe? What's up? What's up, people? So if you want to learn more about this, go to sevenfiguremonk.com. There's a link. There's videos you can watch. There's a free guide. It's going to show you how to make your first 10K online with digital marketing. All the info is there. You just got to take a look and see if it's a good fit for you. If it's a good fit, you should get started. The sooner you start this, the better, guys, because you're starting the learning and earning process, right? And this is how it works. This is how you make $900 or more in a day. This is exactly what you got to do. It's 3 steps. 3 steps. Step number 1, you need a product. Okay. If you want to make money, you need to sell something. Okay. That's how business works. Business 101. Businesses make money by selling products, opportunities, or services. So if you're not selling something, you're basically working for somebody that's selling something. So you have 2 options. You can get a job, you can be an employee, and you can build other people's businesses. You can build other people's dreams, and you can make other people rich. That's option 1. Option 2, you can be an entrepreneur. You can start your own business today. Okay. Build your own dreams and make yourself rich. And when you're an entrepreneur, you don't have to answer to a boss. You can work anytime, any place, anywhere. All you need is Wi-Fi, your phone, and you just got to commit to 2 hours a day to build your business. And you can do both. Like if you have a job, you can do your business on the side. And then once you make enough money with your business, you can quit your job if you want, if you don't like it. If you don't like it, why are you doing it? Because maybe you need to, because maybe you're in a situation where you have to work to survive. But do you want to stay in that situation for the rest of your life? Or would you rather break free, break on through to the other side, get out of the matrix? Get out of the matrix is 9 to 5 jobs, guys. The matrix is go to school, go to college, get a 9 to 5 job, have some babies, get married, and then pass away with your unfulfilled desires and dreams. That's the matrix, guys. You gotta break free from that. Okay. So step number 1, if you want to make $900 or more in a day, you need a product. Okay. And you can, like, when it comes to business, you can create your own products and sell those for whatever you want, or you can sell other people's products. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to sell other people's products and earn 100% profit. The benefit of selling other people's products is you can just get started right away. You don't have to figure out how to create your own stuff. You just get started because the product's already created, the website, the automations, and all you have to do is promote your business. You just got to market your business. So step 1, product. We give you 4 products so you can earn $100, $300, $600, and $900 over and over again. These are digital programs inside of the e-learning industry. Okay. So you can learn from these programs and then you can resell them for 100% profit. So the e-learning industry is like $1 billion a day industry. It's projected to be $1 trillion industry by 2030. And digital marketing is one of the fastest growing industries, according to Forbes. It's also projected to be $1 trillion industry. And we also use AI to make our lives easier, which is predicted to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry. So if you're thinking about what's the best way to make money, what's the best industry to get involved with, it's this one. Okay. You can Google that yourself, right? So automate. Step number 2. Oh yeah, we earn 100% profit, guys. This is what makes us different from like other opportunities out there. We earn 100% profit. So anytime someone goes to your website and they purchase one of the products, then you get paid instantly 100% profit through your payment processor. Okay. See, I've compared this to other business models like affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing. They don't earn 100% profit. They only earn like 10 to 30% on average. And then they're working for other people. It's not even really their business because they're working for other people, because there's an owner of the multi-level marketing business. There's an owner of the affiliate marketing business. Okay. So, but we're in complete control of our business. We're in complete control. We earn 100% profit. We're in control of our website, our automations, complete control, guys, of your business. And you don't have to split your money with other people, and you don't have to wait to get paid. Like jobs, you got to wait, affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, you got to wait 1 to 2, 3, 4 weeks to get paid. But with this, as soon as someone goes to your website and they buy, you get paid instantly. And if you compare it to like drop shipping and e-commerce, like those opportunities, they have monthly fees, and then you got to spend money on ads, and it's expensive. And then you got to like deal with suppliers. You got to buy stuff from suppliers, and you got to deal with like customers. Then you got to deal with returns. You got to deal with shipping. You got to deal with inventory. With this, we don't deal with any of that. We have 0 monthly fees. You can build your business with 0 monthly fees, and you don't have to worry about shipping because these are digital products. You don't have to worry about inventory. You don't have to worry about returns, customer service, none of that. We earn 100% profit. These are digital products, so there's no refunds. So you don't have to deal with any of that stuff, right? I don't like to deal with like the complicated, annoying stuff. If you want to start this, like if you want to start an offline business, you got to deal with so many things: monthly fees, employees, customers. Oh, it's just a headache just thinking about it. But with this, guys, you don't deal. You have to deal with any of that stuff, right? See, I like to look at things logically. What is the best opportunity? And I look at it logically, and I compare and contrast. I'm like, okay, well, we earn 100% profit. They don't. We're in full control of our business. They aren't. We don't have to ship things. We don't have inventory. There's a low investment to get started. Like e-commerce, drop shipping, fulfilled by Amazon, you got to spend a lot of money with those things. And then you don't even know if you're going to be successful with it. That's the thing. So if you want to know more, go here, 7-Figure Monk. Check it out. There's a link in my bio, guys. So if you want to have $900 days, this is the formula. 3 steps. You need a product that you can sell for $900. You want to earn 100% profit like we do. Okay. Step number 2, you got to automate your business. This is how you make money while you're sleeping. Okay. With an automated system. I made $1,800 in 24 hours without talking to anybody because it came through my automated business. Literally the easiest $1,800 I've made in my life. Okay. Because my business is automated. So if people go here, if they go to my link, 7-Figure Monk, then it's going to take them here. It's called a capture page. Okay. So essentially all you're doing is building your email list, because once people are inside of your automations, then they can buy from you at any time. That's how people bought from me. That's how I made $1,800 in 24 hours, because 2 people bought from me. So they're inside of my automations, and then they went to my website, and then they purchased a product. Okay. And then we send emails. See this automations capture page. This is where you collect your emails. People watch these videos. These videos are answering 99% of the questions for you. And then we have emails that are being sent out every day. Okay. We start you off with 30 emails, which is more than enough. Okay. So these emails are being sent out on autopilot every day, following up with your leads. Your leads are potential customers. That's what a lead is. It's a potential customer that you can communicate with, right? See, we can communicate through our email list. You can send an email to your leads at any time, as many emails as you want, you can send. That's the power of email marketing, right? It's better than, because if your business isn't automated, then you have to manually follow up with your leads. You have to message them manually. Then you got to keep track of that. Or you can call them manually. No, thank you. We don't call people, guys. We don't message people. We don't call people. The only time I communicate with people is if they ask me questions on my lives, or they ask me questions on social media, or I email them, or they send me an email. That's the only time I communicate with people. But yet I made $1,800 in 24 hours. Try to understand the power of that. If you don't understand the power of automations, you don't understand how to make money, right? Like, look at Amazon. It's a fully automated business. Do you ever talk to Jeff Bezos before you buy things from Amazon? Do you ever talk to him? No, but he makes like $150 million a day because his business is fully automated. That's the power of automations, guys. Every successful business does it everywhere. If you go online and you buy something, that's a fully automated business. If you don't have to talk to anybody, you just click, buy. That's automations. Okay. So step number 3, you need a way for people to discover your business. If people don't discover your business, you're not going to make any money. Okay. So you need leads, you need a market. So that's what number 3 is, marketing. Okay. So what we're doing is just building our email list. That's all we're doing, guys. Because once they're inside of your email list, they can buy from you. So how do we get leads? How do we build our email list? Well, there's 4 ways to get leads for any business. There's paid ads, there's free strategies, there's warm outreach, and there's cold outreach. Okay. They all work, and you can use all of those for this business or any business, but we teach you how to do the free strategies. Okay. So you don't have to pay for ads. You don't have to bother your friends and family. You don't have to cold message people. All you have to do every day is this 2-hour workday that we teach. There's a training in our program. It's called the 2-hour workday. It's like a 2-minute video. Okay. And this is how we get our leads from this 2-hour workday. These are our income earning activities because they make us money, right? We just create 3 pieces of content that we post to social media every day. It takes like 10 minutes. 10 minutes to create and post 1 piece of content, guys. 10 minutes. And that 1 piece of content can make you $900 or more in a day. So why aren't you doing that? Like, why aren't you doing that? Because it's the easiest way that you could possibly make $900. A 10-minute video, right? Well, not a 10-minute. It takes 10 minutes to make a video. Like, you can do talking videos. You can do faceless videos. You can do like, B-roll videos where you just have a video of yourself doing something and you put words on the screen. You can do long videos on YouTube. You can do written copy. You can do a podcast. There's many different things you can do, but we teach, like most of us, we do like short videos. Like, we keep our videos under a minute in general, but I also do YouTube. So I also do long videos for my business too. Like, I'm on TikTok right now and I'm on YouTube, and I've been able to grow multiple TikTok accounts to over 1,000 followers. And I've been able to get 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel because I follow this 2-hour workday. You got to be coachable. See, I'm coachable. I'm coachable enough to actually follow the 2-hour workday. Are you coachable enough to do that? Because that's all you got to do, guys. You just got to post 3 pieces of content a day, go live, and you can grow your following organically. You can build your YouTube channel, any social media platform, organically by following this. It's a proven science. Like, I've proven it myself because I started 3 different TikTok accounts, grew each of those accounts to over 1,000 followers, and made sales on each of those accounts. And my YouTube channel is over 1,000 subscribers. Now, once I have enough people watching my videos on YouTube, then they're going to start paying me money. YouTube will start paying me money just to post videos about my business. So we teach you how to build multiple streams of income too. Not just how to make $900 or more in a day, but how to build multiple streams of income in a variety of ways. But we teach all of that stuff inside of our program, inside of our blueprint and community. We also got a community, guys, where there's like 50,000 people. There's training inside of the community. There's live mentoring from 6- and 7-figure income earners to help you build your business. So how can you not be successful? You will not be successful if you don't get started, if you don't follow the 2-hour workday, and if you quit. That's the only way you won't be successful. But if you actually follow the 2-hour workday and go through the trainings and actually implement what you learn, and go to the live trainings and ask questions, and go to the live interactive calls and ask questions, how can you fail? You can't fail. Success is inevitable, right? It's inevitable. But if you don't take action, you fail. So you got to take action every day, guys. You got to have a vision. You got to focus on the things that you desire, crystal clear vision. Then you got to take action every day, and you got to have faith that everything that you want is on the way. It's coming. You got to have faith in that. And you got to believe in yourself. You got to be confident. Right? So if you're not doing any of those things, then you got to do it. You got to fake it till you make it. If you don't believe in yourself, fake it until you make it. If you're not confident, fake it until you make it. And hang around with people. Hang out in our community, guys, because if you hang out with successful entrepreneurs, like-minded people, then you become what you associate with. So if you're hanging out with 6- and 7-figure income earners and entrepreneurs who are like aspiring to be 6- and 7-figure income earners, well, that's what you become. But if you hang out with like negative people, then that's what you become too. So you should choose your association wisely, my friends, if I was you, because you become what you associate with, right? So that's how you make $900, guys, in a day. I made $1,800 just by following this little simple process. You can screenshot this. Just boom, look at that. That's it. You need a product. Okay. We give you 4 products so you can make, 100, 300, 600, and 900, and you earn 100% profit, which means you don't have to split your profits with anybody. You get to keep 100%. And then you have to automate your business. We give you a pre-built automated business, like a funnel system, pre-built. You just got to set it up. You can set it up in a day. Okay. You can have your own online business set up in a day. It's not complicated, but people overthink it. They think this must be complicated. No, it's not. It's really not. You don't need experience. You don't need tech skills. Okay. You don't need a following. I started my social media accounts from scratch and I made $1,800 in 24 hours. Boom. By following this. See, so you automate your business so you can make money in your sleep. And then you follow the discovery method so people can discover your business. Marketing. You just market every day. You post content, go live, post free ads. And you're driving traffic. You're sending people to your automations. Okay. You're building your email list. That's basically what you're doing. You just keep building that email list up. And then once they're inside, they'll buy from you at any time. And then you go through training in the program. Every single day we have like a little training. It's like 2 to 5 minutes from a millionaire. She made like $6 million in 2 years. She started her business with a $300 investment. And then she made $6 million since then in like 2 years. So every day she drops a training inside of our community. It's like 2 to 5 minutes with an action step to help you with your mindset and with your strategy. So you do that every day too. You watch that little video. And then there's just like, other trainings you can go through in the program and in the community. So you just go through this training on your time because you want to learn this stuff. All of the trainings is going to help you figure out who is your perfect customer, how to create a message that's going to connect with that perfect customer, how to build your email list, how to build multiple streams of income, how to market, how to build your brand, how to grow your following. So you got to go through that training because the more you learn, the more you earn. So just go through a little bit of training every day. Post your videos, go live, post free ads, and then your automated system will do the rest of the work for you. That's how you do it, guys. That's how it's done. $900 or more in a day. So who's ready? Are you ready? Who's ready? Who's ready, guys? Go here. 7-Figure Monk. Check it out. My name is Dan. I'm from Michigan, born and raised. And I also lived in New York City for a while. And then I used to be a monk. That's why I'm called the 7-Figure Monk. Boom. Used to be a monk for 10 years, guys. So not only can I teach you how to make money online, but I could also teach you how to be a monk. I could, because I did it for 10 years. I can teach you how to put on robes. I can teach you how to do monk things, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to teach you how to make money online, but I could. One of my friends, his name is Mike. He's a 7-figure income earner. He drives a 911 Porsche Turbo black. I rode in it a couple times. It's fun. And I asked him, Mike, like, how do I make 10K? Like, he's like, I asked him, how do I make 10K this month? He's like, do you want to know the fast way? Okay. What's the fast way? He said, teach people how to be a monk. Find like people that have a lot of money and then teach them how to be a monk. I was like, dang, that's a good idea. Actually, he thinks on a different level because he's a 7-figure income earner. So imagine I find some rich people, they have all this money to throw around and they're like, yeah, I want to learn how to be a monk on the weekend, whatever, I can see that. And then he also said, if you want to do it with your business, well, you just got to get good with your message. So if I want to make 10K this month with my business, I just got to, post content every day, go live, get better with my message. That's all. Get better with like storytelling too. We teach you how to tell stories, guys. So you're marketing your business, but you're marketing in a way that's very casual. It's not all salesy, like start now, buy now. It's not like in your face salesy. It's casual. It's like attraction marketing where you're just, like you're talking to your friend and you're just sharing your story. Why did you start your business? Why did you start this business? You share your journey with people. You tell people what you're learning and what they can learn. You're showing them results inside of our community. You're selling, but you're doing it in such a casual way. And then your automations are doing the rest of the work for you. Okay. So you just got to get good at just, connecting with people, get good at that message that you're talking about in your content, sharing your story, sharing your journey. And you learn about this stuff in our community, guys. You learn about this. Like we always go through, we always have trainings about creating content, using ChatGPT to help you create content. We have like an abundance of training about this stuff. So you figure out different ways to create content and then you just do it and you practice. Practice makes perfect, my friends. And then you're in our community, you watch other people create content, you get other ideas from other people and off to the races. Just get started and don't quit. 3 feet from gold, guys. Have you read that book, Think and Grow Rich? He talks about this story of this guy. He had this gold mine and he was digging in the gold mine and he was 3 feet from gold, but then he quit. Because he just quit. He got in his head. He started overthinking. He's like, man, I think the gold must not be here. So he quit. He sold his stuff to this guy and the guy kept digging. And then like 3 feet later, he struck gold. Okay. It's in the book, 3 Feet, Think and Grow Rich, 3 feet from gold. So that's why you don't quit, because you never know. You never know when you're going to strike gold, guys. You keep posting videos, you keep posting, you keep going live until you make as much money as you want. Right? That's the process. Like, here's the number one questions that people always ask me about this business. Okay. How much does it cost to get started? Right? Number one questions, guys. Boom. How much does it cost to get started? Well, there's two things you got to buy. You buy one of these programs, okay, and you pay $39 for your website, okay? So you buy one. You have one of these programs, you buy it, and then you can learn from it, and then you can resell it for 100% profit, okay? Because it's called master resell rights. It's when you buy a product one time, and then you can resell it for 100% profit. That's how we make 100% profit. So how does the company make money? Because they give us a website for $39. That's how the company makes money. So it's a win-win, right? So you buy one of these, 900, 600, 300, or 100, and then $39 for your website, right? If you had the $900 program, then you get all of the programs. So you get 4 income streams, okay? But if you only have the 100, then you only have the 100 program. So you can only resell that one. You only have 1 income stream. But if you have the 900, you have 4 income streams. You can resell all of the programs. So someone will go to your website and they'll purchase one of these. Maybe they'll go with the 900. That's our top selling one. Or maybe they'll go with the 3 or the 6 or the 1, like that. But we sell the most of this as a top selling product because it has the most value. Okay. So people buy that. And you get 12 sales. You get 12 sales. You make $10,000, guys. Boom. I'll look into all of this soon. Okay, Striker. Yeah, check it out. Just go to 7-Figure Monk, 7figuremonk.com. That's my website. So once you go there, you can see how the automations work, because the same automations that I use are the same automations that you get to use. So once you're inside of it, you can check, you can look around, you can see how everything works. I have not seen you in a while. I've been here, I've been around, I'm consistent. I show up every day. I go live every day. But sometimes I go live in different times because that's just how I am. You know, it's good to go live at the same time every day, like a TV show. But, you know, sometimes I don't do that. But anyways, go here, guys. 7-Figure Monk. Check it out. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have questions, you can always reply to my emails. You know, when you're inside of my system, you can always reply to my emails. Okay. And yeah. But the videos, they answer like 99% of the questions for you. And the free guide that I'm giving you to show you how to make your first 10K, that pretty much answers your questions too. And then you can read through the website. So if you go through all the information, watch the videos, go through the guide, I think you'll pretty much understand how everything works. But if you don't, you can also ask me questions. So another question we get is like, how do you earn 100% profit, right? Because we earn 100% profit. So if someone goes to my website and they buy the $900 product, I get to keep the full 900. And I get paid instantly because it goes through my payment processor. So we keep the 100% profit because the company, they give us a website for $39. Okay. So they make profit from the website, but they're also giving us a website for $39. Okay. And this website can make you thousands or millions of dollars and you don't even have to create it yourself. So it's basically a win-win. And then you get to keep 100% of the profits every time someone buys the program from you. It's the most beginner-friendly, profitable way to make money online and to start an online business. Because just compare it. If you compare it to affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, they don't earn 100% profit, okay? They only earn on average like 10 to 30%. So if I sell something for 100, I keep the full 100. If they sell something for 100, they keep around 20 bucks, more or less. Okay. And if you're doing multi-level marketing or affiliate marketing, you're still working for somebody else. Like they can close their business at any time. They can change the prices at any time. They can change everything, the website, how everything looks. They're in control of the business. You aren't, but we're in control of our business. Like you can even change your website around. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you can, because you have full control of your website, of your automated system, of your email list, everything. And you earn 100% profit. With multi-level marketing and affiliate marketing, they get paid. They don't get paid instantly either. They have to wait like 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks to get paid in general, just like a job. So when it comes to making money, this is what most people do. Like they just have a job, which means they're exchanging time for money. And then if they want to make more money, then what they do is they They stack jobs. They job stack. Like they do Uber or like DoorDash. But when you're doing Uber and DoorDash, you have to use your own car usually, right? So then you're like increasing the mileage on your car, and then you have to pay for gas and oil changes, all that stuff. So you're like destroying your car to do that. And you're exchanging more time for money. Like you keep stacking up the jobs, well, you're exchanging even more time for money. So that's what most people do. Or they go back to college. They're like, I need to make more money. I'm going to go back to college. And then they got to go back to college so they can learn skills, right? Because that's how we make money, guys. We learn skills. That's how we make money, right? But you don't got to go to college to do that. Like, in fact, this is better than college because we teach you how to start your own online business and you can make money right away. Like we have a training that shows you how to make your first sale in 7 days. Okay. So you can start learning and earning as you go, right? You can earn while you learn. When college, you got to go for 4 years and then you can get a job, right? But most people don't even use their degree. They said there's like only like 40, I think like 40% of people use their degree. 41% of people actually use their degree. So, and then you have college debt. So that's an issue. All that debt from college and you don't even use your degree. That's crazy, right? That happens to people, guys. Some people, they go to college, they get their degree and they don't even use it. And then they're in debt, right? So you can job stack. That's one way to get money. Or you can be an entrepreneur. Okay. You can have your own online business because online is it's the place to be right now. Like offline businesses, I mean, they're closing down left and right. Pretty much everyone's shopping online. You're probably shopping online. I'm shopping online. Everything I'm wearing right now, I bought online. The chair I'm sitting in, online. The phones, online. Computer, online. Desk, yes. So everything is online, guys. So you got to start an online business. That's the place to be. That's where the money's at. The money's on social media. The money's having an online business. Okay. And the money's in digital marketing. It's one of the fastest growing industries. Digital marketing just means you're selling things online. That's it. So you can create your own products or you can sell other people's products. You can sell physical products or you can sell digital products. I prefer digital because there's no inventory. There's no shipping, right? You don't have to deal with that crap. There's no refunds even. With digital products, there's no refunds. Most of them. Well, at least ours, but a lot of them. So no refunds. You earn 100% profit. I mean, it just makes more sense because if you're doing physical products, you got to deal with shipping. You got to deal with like the rules when it comes to shipping those products. And then if the customer doesn't like it, they return it. That's annoying. I don't want to deal with all that stuff. Offline businesses, guys, they're like a thing of the past. Everyone's going online. You probably buy most of your stuff online. Most people do. Like I very rarely go to the stores anymore unless I just want to like hang out and just walk around or something. But I rarely go to the stores. Most people don't. Because we like the convenience, guys, of online shopping. It's convenient. So the best way to, buy is online, and the best way to sell is also online too. So you got to start your online business, and you can do that. You can do that now. You can do that today. If you're really fired up, if you're really serious about starting your business today, you could do that. It took me like a few hours to get my business set up because I was just fired up. I was like, yeah, let's go. Online business, 100% profit, make $900 or more in a day. Yeah, let's go. Let me shoot my shot. You got to shoot your shot because, Wayne Gretzky, the GOAT of hockey, he says, you miss every single shot that you do not take. Every single shot you do not take. You got to take your shot, guys. With this business, what's the worst thing that could happen? You don't make any money. Okay, that's the worst thing. But if that happened, you would be stuck in the same place. Not much would change. That's the worst case scenario. But if you actually like showed up and like went through the trainings, at least you would learn something, right? At least you would learn something new. But worst case, let's say worst case, you don't make any money. You never get one sale. Okay. Worst case. Best case, you make thousands or millions of dollars and you're rich and you live a life of freedom, right? So which one do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on the worst case, not making any money, stuck in the same situation, negative? Or do you want to focus on the positive, make thousands or millions of dollars, live a life of freedom, rich? Because what you focus on grows. So who will have success? The people that focus on what they actually want will have success and have faith that everything they desire is already there. It's already theirs. They have faith in that. It's already theirs. It's just a matter of time until it shows up, right? If you have that kind of faith, purpose, and you show up and you're consistent every day and you're positive and you're going through our trainings, you're plugging into the community, it's only a matter of time until you have success. But if you start fearing and doubting, you start doubting yourself, you start doubting the process, you start becoming a negative Nancy, and then you start overthinking, and then you start doing it, you start getting so negative that you quit, then that's that. So which path do you want to take, guys? Do you want to take like the positive path to success, or do you want to do like the downward spiral to negative land? That's a choice, guys. Like, you have a choice. Every single day we make choices, and all of these choices, they lead to our future life. They lead to our future life, guys. You're creating your future reality right now. Every little thing that you do is preparing you for your next life, basically, because the future is like a new life. So what are you doing now? Like, what are you doing now? Like, what action are you taking every single day that your future self is going to thank you for? Like, are you doing things like that are serving you or sabotaging you, right? If you can just cut out the things that are sabotaging you, you'll make a lot, your advancement will speed up. If you're going to say no to everything that's sabotaging you, say no to the, spacing out, watching 2 to 4 hours of TV or using social media 2 to 4 hours, because that's sabotage, guys. So say no to that. Say no to the junk food. Say no to the lack of exercise, right? Say no to the excuses, and start now. Start your business, guys. Get started. If you want to make money online, if you want to live a life of freedom, then get started. If you want to be overworked and underpaid until the day that you die, then don't get started, guys. This is not for you. If you enjoy being overworked and underpaid, if you enjoy like being stressed out about money and stuff like that, then this is not for you, guys. This is for people that are actually serious about making as much money online as possible so they can live a life of freedom and be happy. That's who this program is for. You just got to be coachable, and you just got to take action, and you got to focus on your vision. What do you want? So maybe figure that out. Maybe figure out what you actually want today. Maybe take a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen and think about it. Okay, if I could have anything that I want, like if this year was the best year of my life, what would that look like? And just write it down. Like, what would the best year of your life look like? Financially, spiritually, emotionally, relationship wise, whatever. Write it all down, guys. What would that look like? What would your dream life look like? How much money would you like to see in your bank account? Where do you want to live? What does that house look like? How many cars you got? What's your dream car look like? What's your perfect relationship look like? What does your perfect mental state look like? Why not do that? Because if you want to manifest it, you got to visualize it first, guys. That's from Think and Grow Rich. He says, if you can't see wealth, if you can't see riches in your imagination, then you're never going to see it in your bank account. Okay. If you cannot see riches in your imagination first, you will never see it in your bank account. That's Think and Grow Rich, guys. That's the guy that wrote that famous book, who interviewed like the richest, most successful people in the world and the planet at that time, back in like the 40s, 50s. So that's what he says, guys. Like, he literally interviewed like the richest of the rich, Henry Ford, all these people, Rockefellers, all these crazy, super rich people. Okay. So you got to see riches in your imagination first. So that's why you got to create that vision for yourself, and you got to think about it time to time, right? Once you crystal clear about that, then you can tap into that vision in a second, like just like 1 to 2 seconds. You can just think about that vision, and then you got to take action to make that vision happen. Efficient action every day, guys. The more efficient actions that you take to get closer to your vision, the faster you're going to get closer to your vision, right? There's a movie about that book. It's amazing. Which movie is that, G-Man? Think and Grow Rich. What's it called? Is that The Secret, or is that a different one? Yeah, I'll watch it. I got to watch The Secret again. It's been years since I watched The Secret. I don't even know if I watched that. I watched pieces of it. The Secret, guys. Yeah, what's it? It's just called Think and Grow Rich, the movie. Think and Grow Rich, the movie. That'd be a fun. That's a good watch. I want to watch that. Think and Grow Rich, the movie. Okay. And The Secret. See, that's marketing, guys. See, G-Man, you just marketed. That's marketing. When you just talk about stuff and you're like, hey, check out this movie, Think and Grow Rich. See, guys, we market all the time, but why not market and get paid for it? See, like if you promote this business, guys, and market this business and talk about this business, you can start making $900 or more in a day. And all you just do it, just talk about it like you would talk about like this book, Think and Grow Rich. Hey, there's a way like you can make $900 or more just selling digital products online. Did you know you can do that? Because a lot of people, guess what, guys, they don't know they can do that. Like maybe you don't even know that you can do that. You can actually sell digital products that you don't have to create yourself, and you can make $900 or more in a day. You can earn 100% profit, and you can make money while you're sleeping because we have this funnel system, this automated business. It does like 90% of the work for you. So you can literally make money while you're sleeping or doing anything. And the cool thing is you don't need any experience at all to do this because we show you how to do everything step by step in our blueprint. All right. So if you want to learn more about this blueprint, go here, 7-Figure Monk, guys. There's my website. Check it out. And I'll see you on the inside. So guys, that's like a little commercial. Like that was like my a little piece of content that you can create. It's kind of funny because I was watching Black Mirror on Netflix. This is another advertisement, guys. That's marketing. I was watching this Black Mirror, the new one, and then in the episode, this girl, she had some brain problem, so they replaced her brain, like her memory, with like technology. Okay, so like they like cut out her brain and they put in like a chip, so she had this like she had this new like electronic brain, computer brain, but then they made her like pay for it, so they put her on these plans. She had to pay $300 a month for it, and then they're like, okay, well, we're raising the prices now, it's like $900 a month. And if you don't pay the $900 a month, then your brain, it's not going to work properly, and you're going to have to do ads. Like you're going to have to do commercials, So like out of the nowhere, she would start, talking like a commercial. She'd be like, she would just do an ad, right? She'd be like, you can buy this detergent at the store for $25. You're going to love it. So it's just kind of funny because she was doing like, yeah, like sometimes that's how we are. Like when you're doing marketing and you're doing videos, sometimes you got to throw in your little ad in between the videos and the marketing, like a little commercial. That's just how you market. That's one strategy. I saw that movie. Yeah, it's a series, right? Yeah. It's an interesting series. They like deal with like technology and issues and human like social things that people deal with. It's kind of like a breakdown of society, but it's also kind of like sci-fi and weird. But that's marketing, guys, because I'm just talking about a series. So I just started marketing for Netflix. Great. There we go. See, that's marketing, guys. So instead of marketing for other people all the time, market for yourself. Market digital products, right? Like we give you 4 different digital products. So you can make $100, $300, $600, and $900 over and over again, guys. And to make that money, you just got to build your email list. Okay. And to build your email list, you just got to post videos on social media, little videos, guys. It takes like 10 minutes to create and post these videos. You can go live, you can post free ads, and this is how you build your email list. Okay. This is how you attract customers, basically, right? And this is how I made $1,800 in 24 hours by doing this stuff, by posting videos every day, creating content, going live. That's how I've been able to attract customers to my business, because we teach attraction marketing, right? There's 4 ways to get leads for any business, to get customers. Okay, there's paid ads, there's free strategies, there's warm outreach, and there's cold outreach. Okay, you can do all of them for this business or any business. They all work, but they all have their different pros and cons, right? But we teach you the free strategies. Okay, so we teach you how to post videos on social media, post content on social media, post free ads on high traffic websites to attract customers to you. And then your automated system, your funnel system, it does 90% of the work for you. So you can make money while you're sleeping or doing anything. Okay. That's the thing. So this is like semi-passive income, right? You're doing like 10% of the work by posting videos every day. And then your automated system's doing like 90% of the work. It's doing the rest of the work for you. And then you can literally make money at any time. You just got to build that email list. You got to get people inside of your automations, because once they're inside of your automations, the automations do the work for you. That's it, guys. In a nutshell, you're driving traffic. You're sending people to your link. Okay. They go to your link, they put their email in. And so you're building your email list, and they're getting emails sent to them every day, following up with them, because the fortune's in the follow-up. People don't usually buy after the first exposure. They need like 7 to 10 exposures to your product or your business until they buy. Okay. So that's what the emails are doing. Right, guys, I got to go to a training. We're having a training. So inside of our community, because we have live mentoring from 6 and 7 figure income earners like 2 to 3 times a week. So we're doing a training now. So I'm going to attend that training. So if you want to learn more about this business, guys, go here. Thanks for the likes, my friend. Go to 7figuremonk.com. Check it out. Make sure to follow me. I go live every day, guys, usually multiple times a day. Just help people learn these skills to make money online so they can live a life of freedom, right? Because what you want for yourself, you should want for other people, right? You should, if you want to be a good person. If you want to be a good person, guys, you should focus not just on yourself all the time. Think about how can you help other people too? Because if you focus on helping other people more than you just think about yourself, you'll probably be a happier person. And you'll probably leave behind a legacy, and you'll leave behind an impact. So don't always think about yourself. Focus on helping other people, because the more people you help, the more money you're going to make, actually, and the more impact you're going to make in the world. So it's a win-win for everyone. Okay. So go here, 7 Figure Monk, guys. Check it out. I'll see you on the next one. God bless. Have a great day. Okay, YouTube, 7figuremonk.com. See you on the next one.